My name Q, I stay cool, I make moves. Welcome to my season 2, it's our time. With the voice of the streets, with the pulse of the streets, with the sound of the streets, with the sounds. NGOMA NEHOSHO, 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 NGOMA NEHOSHO.
We the kings of the streets. When they see us, they go by yes. Sizinkosi, amakhosi, amaqhawe levi big hole. Spethe levi big hole. Spethe levi big hole. Buka levi big hole. Spethe levi big hole. Let them talk, let them talk. Manje thina, we walk the talk. Let them fake, exaggerate. Manje thina, sibatshela straight. T's and C's, now we as conscious true. With my crew, shout out to you. Q, fishing my guy, then Marcus too. Sabona mthwakazi kandaba igama ngilelo kanglovu fanele njengoba lentshebe kagulo aka mathebele boy izophelela izimbongi zesimanje manje abafana abadijithali imbongi ezidijithali born in the hills lives in the city mathebele jakhala mathebele focus now ujakalasi nanti hulufu banikhombi yakho ithethe ikhombi yakho ithethe babuza bathetha nabatshela bathi can't get can't tholakala le khombi is custom made is designer made angeke wayithola awungeke wayithola estradini angeke wayithola chip angeke wayithola lalela le NGOMA NEHOSHO scale is strong hlangane downtown afana mkhu asishe boss ambeni washa
NGOMA NEHOSHO, 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 NGOMA NE. Hello, what boy, I'm Q, fresh kid from the village. Do it again, so boy, I'm kinging. Now we're stepping into the city. Check the colors on us, we're lit it like that. We're lit it like that, we lit it like that.
Welcome to NGOMA NEHOSHO Culture Clash Season 2. Today I have Maya and Q, aka Click, and it's an honor to have you guys. So the first question is, what is NGOMA NEHOSHO Culture Clash?
What's up, guys? Nice to meet you. He has already introduced me. So NGOMA NEHOSHO Culture Clash is we can say it's a movement, or because it's now growing to becoming a movement, but it's a project that developed from fashion. You know, it's a project which developed from fashion, and it started as an idea. You know, like as a fashion thing, but then it evolved into music, then it evolved into dance. You see, but the whole thing NGOMA NEHOSHO is borrowed from like Ngoma is the drums, Hosho are the shakers. So, you know, that's like the pulse of the village. NGOMA NEHOSHO was like the pulse of the village way back. So Ngoma NEHOSHO, we want to define the pulse of the modern day city. So Ngoma NEHOSHO is the pulse of the city. So we are trying to define the pulse of the modern day city. Whatever city you are in, maybe you are in Harare, you are in Johannesburg, you are in Flensburg, we are burgers. But so whatever that keeps the city alive is Ngoma NEHOSHO.
Great. But how did you guys come to know each other, and how did this project start?
It was last summer. I was invited to a festival to Harare. It was called Mafue Dance Festival, and I was playing music as a DJ, and then we met each other, and I thought, why not invite Q to Germany? Because I think it's super interesting just to exchange and to build up a connection that maybe also lasts longer than this project. Yeah.
And how was the first project, Q? How was the first experience?
Oh, the first experience, it was quite overwhelming because I wasn't expecting the results which I got, because I didn't know how the people here were going to respond to my art and from what I was bringing to the city. Because, as I said, this whole thing is borrowed from our motherland, Harare. So the whole culture, we're kicking it from Harare, bringing it to Flensburg. So when I got here, I think during the first week, I managed to connect with a couple number of artists, and started moving and started doing fashion workshops where people were coming through.
What are you making there?
Oh, right now we are in an upcycling workshop. You see, I'm working on a product from Converse.
Yeah.
So instead of us buying new Chuck Taylors, but I have old Chuck Taylors in my room, in my closet. So I was like, why can't I remake them, put a new fresh fabric, I redesign the fabric, I print it, then I redesign the whole shoe. That's what I'm working on. So it's called Chuck Culture. I'm hoping that I'll get a collaboration with Converse, and this will push my way, because I'm creating content. This is me, this is actually my fabric. And my homie here, Timushin, we're working on the Chuck Culture project. So check us out. We're teaching the kids from the community how to create stuff, and then we started doing dance workshops, teaching them some African style, fusing with the European styles, and so we were teaching the kids, and then we started doing music. I started collaborating with some German producers, starting to create a new sound, and that was one of the interesting part, because they were more involved in the jazz, and then I'm more of an Afro popper. So we came up with some unique sound, which I would love for one day you guys to listen to it. And yeah, so we did a lot in the first project, but Corona happened at the last stages of the project, because all the way the project was moving smoothly, and then we were only left with our shows, which was the fashion show and the music concert. So those two things didn't happen because large numbers could not gather together. So we had to cancel everything, and I don't want to lie to you, it was a depressing moment for me, because I've traveled a lot of kilometers, but I didn't know that it had something more to my art. It was challenging me, because it hit us hard, but we managed to react in a positive way, because we twisted the whole theme, and then we had a live stream, which we're now educating people about Corona through NGOMA NEHOSHO, of how social distancing is very important. So now the whole theme became so interesting, and then we managed to reach the press and other people, and now we are in season 2 where we are like taking the internet as our stage. So it's developing. The project is developing from the first episode.
Wow,
First season.
that's brilliant. And Maya, season 2, you guys were affected by COVID-19, and you
Yes.
managed to also create something within the crisis, and you developed something that related to coronavirus situation. Now you are planning stage 2.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about that.
We managed to gather 9 artists around that project, and in fact, those people we are working with, or we worked with at the first season, are still joining us. So this is very good. Our choreographer is in Spain. His name is Ignacio. And we have a designer called Jessica. She is at the countryside here in nearby Flensburg, and she's working from there. Then we have 2 artists from Zimbabwe who are new, and one is a dancer, and the other one is a poet. And then we have
Uleni, that's Uleni
Yes.
and Adam.
Uleni and Adam.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, and then we have 2 producers. So in fact, the idea from the first project that we're having a culture clash, right now we are trying to develop this into a digital format. That means everyone is working in his own space on the thing he is good at, and then we are trying to fuse the different artistic styles. Like, for example, the poet is writing a piece of poetry, one of the other artists is just picking it and doing something out of it. That's the idea.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
And the musicians are making some kind of sound. They're making their own sound, and then the dancers are picking the sound and creating their choreo.
Yes.
So it's more like an interaction between different creatives living in different spaces.
Yeah.
It's more like we are together, but we are apart.
Yes, and the important part. Sorry, the important part is the process behind. So what are people doing who are into arts when they are forced to stay at home, and how do they work then? This was our initiative question we had.
Great.
Yeah.
And what sort of elements are involved in this project? You've mentioned dance, you've mentioned fashion. What else is involved? What creative elements are part of this creative process?
We have painting as a new element. We have music. We have...
I think the new elements which just joined into the new season is poetry and poetry and painting. I think those are the
new ones.
New elements, because from the first part we had fashion, music and dance. So now we have poetry and painting. But in the first part we had poetry, but it wasn't that more effective. So now we want to put it into more live.
And what sort of results are you expecting from this whole project? Is it going to end on season 2 and or it's going to continue? But what sort of outputs are you? What are your goals?
The goal for the project as such is to create videos, which we are streaming on Facebook and also on YouTube, and trying to push this project through the channels. And but actually I don't know, maybe we are going to continue this after.
I could say something.
I feel it's it could be bigger than that still.
Yeah, I would love to comment on that one.
Yeah.
Because right now our goal, when we started this thing, we were having fun. That was the main goal. We were having fun, but now this thing is growing. We didn't know that this thing was going to proceed to season 2. So in season 2, our goal is to bring different creatives together. That's one of our major key. It's not about it's not about focusing on ourselves, just the two of us, but to work as a whole and create a bigger thing. And it's growing. So we don't know if it's. I don't know how to put it, but this thing is growing.
We are going to open up the project after we have shown what we did. The goal is to open up the project for everyone. Everyone who has an idea and who wants to join and who is working in these different artistic fields is very welcome to join in and to record him or herself on video, to capture himself. Yeah, and send it to us.
Everyone is free to join, because I think at the end of this, it's just a pep talk. I'm gonna leak it. I don't know. We were discussing about writing a booklet, to produce a book for NGOMA NEHOSHO, but all stories and stuff like that. So you see, this whole thing is developing. Sometimes you don't. It's like baby steps. You don't see your growth, but you eventually ended up in the next step. Like today you are like 6 years old, then tomorrow you are like 10 years old, but you don't see the growth. But the people who are watching, they're the ones who see the growth. So this whole thing, we want to be like more in control of it, because it's getting out of hand. It's
Actually, I had that feeling as we were.
You see, like she's right with that feeling, because at one point this whole thing became bigger than us, and which we kind of like feel the energy, because it's easy for us to end this thing way back, but
it wouldn't be. It would never show all of the things that we started in the first project, and that was the disappointing moment where I thought, oh man, we have so many things we did already and we wanted to show, but we couldn't manage to do that at the end of the first project. And therefore I think it's so cool that we have the chance to also take something from the first weeks we spent together and show it to people, because in the live stream I think sometimes we couldn't manage to show what we actually did, because we didn't have so much time, and our professional artist just went away. Ignacio had to go to Spain, Jesse had to go home, and so I think this was very, very lucky. Yeah, and very fortunate for us.
Because the good part is that this project, it has that other side which is not like limited. It's like new things keep on evolving during the process. So it's like what I said. The more these things evolve, the more we are developing more ideas. So don't be shocked when you hear that NGOMA NEHOSHO next 2022 or is some other kind of stuff, because man, it is what it is.
And before we close off the program, I wanted to ask you, were supposed to travel. How did you react when you realized that you could not travel because there were no flights for you to go back to Zimbabwe, and you were stuck in Germany as reported in the media? How did you react to that?
I'm safe, though I'm stuck, but I'm safe. But I think my first reaction was I had so much depression during that time. I won't lie to you, because I was fighting a lot of things. Because at one point the project was now becoming bigger than me, and it was hard for me to handle it because the bar was here. I set a bar. Me and my colleagues, we've set up like a great bar, and then we didn't manage to fulfill our end products. And then at the same time, I need to fly back home. Now I cannot fly back home, and one of my plane was still available, and then the other one was now missing. So and then I was like, wow. My biggest worry was if I fly and then I get stuck along the way. That was my biggest worry. So I had that big fear of getting stuck maybe along the way and get caught up in this virus and stuff like that. And then on the other side, I had my brain thinking about the project because the project was now growing, and I was like, oh man, so is this the end of the project? You see? So and then the flight thing, it had a big depression on me. I spent like weeks. I think if you she would experience she experienced what I went through. Sometimes she would see me living in this other corner, and then after after some time she comes back, and then I'm still in the same position.
That's true.
And acting like a zombie.
Yeah, he was still sitting at the same place, and I returned and I was like, "Did you move?" And he was like, "No, I didn't move."
But you know, those after a week, that's when I didn't believe in things like depression and stuff like that, because where we come from, we have a term called ghetto youth. You know, we always think like we are gangsters. You know, but I don't want to lie to you. After a week, I then discovered that I'm in a kind of crazy state, you know, where I couldn't able to do anything, to be creative, or to even think what's the next move or what's the next thing, because I was scared of being stuck in one place. That was like the biggest worry.
And then we had the idea, okay, let's try this. We are going to call the cultural office, and we are going to make season 2. This is the best thing we can do. Then we were talking to cultural office here in Flensburg, and actually they just said, yeah, for sure, we want to support you, because they also saw the results of the first project, and they were like, you have managed to do so much. Yeah, and that was so relieving.
What she's saying, like the culture office was saying, like, you guys have managed to do so much. Can we see some of the things, some of the footages from the first project? Because we just teased people and then we didn't show people some of them. So you see, I had those things in my mind, like, oh man, did I work all these 2 months for?
We made a lot of noise all the time.
Just then all these things just crumbles in one day, you know. Because the first day, the music concert was cancelled on the very first day. That you see, it just happened on the same day that I wasn't even expecting.
Yeah.
So, guys, I don't want to lie to you. She experienced that crazy moment which I was going through. She will tell you the most. I don't want to make jokes with this. Whatever you're going through out there, please, guys, don't overthink things. I don't know how you handle situations, but right now, I'm taking baby steps out of this.
And we get a lot of support, and that's really super cool. I'm so happy about that. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much, guys. It's been awesome speaking to you, and I look forward to speaking to you at the end of the project, but also getting a word from the other creatives that are involved in the same project, to hear what they're bringing in, and for those that were involved in the first edition, also to get a bit of the experience of how it was. But it's been really inspiring to hear how you developed this story, and you turned a misfortune into an opportunity, and you've managed to create a second part of NGOMA NEHOSHO Culture Clash. Until next time, thank you.
Thank you.
Great.
Here
time where the movie started. Facing at a photo they've taken. Space tree flying through the skies and battles happen everywhere.
Hey, my name is Jessica Sunshine. I'm from Germany. I live here with my family in a community on the countryside, and I'm really thankful for being here in this time because we can just enjoy nature. And now everything is just starting to bloom, pop up, and it's so beautiful. So yeah, I'm happy being in this project. I'm really excited that we're kicking it from home. I am a professional hair therapist, and I really love hair and the whole treatments and natural product, natural hair dye. I love working with hair. This is really also one of my passions. I have a lot of passions. My other profession is that I am a fashion designer. I took my education, the bachelor degree in the UK. It was a very interesting experience. I love when fashion is rebellious. I love when fashion is provocative. The claim I have is that we should be more sustainable in the clothing industry, that fashion becomes more individual, that we get away from the mass production. This is really something what I think would be so wonderful, that we use more natural yarns, natural fabrics, and that we get back to this how fabric is affecting our skin and our whole well-being. What I really feel in this time is that everything is just so set up, and we are all so busy and doing things, and everything just has to be so perfect. It's not about being perfect. It's like it's so okay to just be yourself. It's so good. And the last thing I want to say is, when we all staying at home, being with a family, being locked up, we can be so happy we have a family, that we have a home. And I think that freedom is a human right, and that everybody should be free, that no human is illegal.
My name is Ulanagandlo. I'm from Bulawayo, Zimbabwe's second biggest city, but I'm currently based in Harare. That's where I'm working from. I'm a freelance journalist slash digital storyteller slash musician, and I'm a co-founder and vocalist of an experimental music duo called Band Spaceships. We're currently working on a number of collaborations, and I'm also working on my solo projects, including the Harare Downtown Project, where we explore and document the subcultures emerging in the city of Harare. I'm so excited to be part of this initiative by NGOMA NEHOSHO Season 2. It's called Kicking It From Home, where a number of artists from different parts of the world collaborate and work together, channeling out positive messages and positive vibes while we're fighting this worldwide crisis and the pandemic. So the project has guys from Germany, guys from Spain and Zimbabwe, but the project is looking forward to expand and collaborate with more and more artists and creatives from different parts of the world. So yeah, you can follow and join the journey and join the movement. Let's kick it from home. Let's stay strong. Let's be alive. This is going to be over soon. Yeah, peace out.
Yo, hello people. My name is Chidi Egwuom from Nigeria, aka Chi1. We're doing music production here in studio. We are the Jazzy Empire, trying to make things happen for everyone, doing songs that will be great for you to dance with. I mean, to do the workshop with. We're doing this song now for Washaw production, and hoping that you enjoy it there wherever you are at home, using it as a opportunity to stay at home, write songs, sing songs, dance to the song, have your fun, staying at home. Let's be safe because Corona's out there, and we hope that you stay alive, enjoying what you need to enjoy until these things are over, and we can be able to enjoy ourselves again together in multitude, staying together, having fun in group. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.
Hi, my name is Ignacio Garcia, or Vaislavi, like better say, and I'm a creator and choreographer from Spain. I'm Spanish. I'm actually in Spain due to coronavirus, but I used to work in Germany. Nowadays I'm working in different projects, not so much, I'm just developing a website for a project that we are doing in Schleswig-Holstein for all the art schools. I'm also working in one video clip as a dancer and creator also from my Mailers, and also I was working in NGOMA NEHOSHO as choreographer and creator with Q. Now we also did a video with many dancers around the world where we were supporting people and just like giving a smile into their faces and to take the guild of dance to a next level. So as a team that we are just kicking it from home, and we wish that you all join it and like it.
Hi, I'm Kaius. I'm a music producer from Flensburg, the northern of Germany, and welcome to my studio. Usually I create beats on this setup, and after that a rapper or a singer hops on it, and in the end I mix the whole track and editing the vocals and stuff. This time to work with an artist isn't always that easy, but it's makeable. Sometimes my clients have an own setup at home and just send me the vocal parts and then I edit them. But remember, stay positive, stay at home, and keep creating.
Hello, my name is Plod Marco. I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm a content creator, graphic designer, and also a creative social entrepreneur. I'm based and living in Germany, Flensburg, but also still working in and out of Zimbabwe. I'm super excited to be part of this initiative, NGOMA NEHOSHO Culture Clash 2nd edition, kicking it from home. It's super exciting. Why? Because of the cast, the production team, an amazing group of creatives from Spain, Zimbabwe, and Germany. And yeah, I'm so much looking forward to be part of this. Thank you.
Blessings, beautiful people. My name is Adam Kwenda, and I come from Harare, Zimbabwe, from Africa. I am a self-taught dancer, and I'm glad to announce that I'm going to be participating in the 2nd season of the street culture series NGOMA NEHOSHO, #KickingIt from home. During this hard time of this pandemic disease, I encourage everyone to take care of yourself, do whatever you can, wash your hands, sanitize yourself, just be safe, do whatever you can, and also don't forget to practice social distancing. Yeah, also I encourage every artist, every creative to keep on working, keep on creating, and keep on doing whatever you love, keep on inspiring the world, so that when we meet after this lockdown, we'll be all safe.